Hi, my name is Chris. If you want to see how to get a flawless base, then please keep watching. Today I'm going to show you guys how I achieve a really flawless base just focusing on just the skin. So to start, I'm going to just apply this moisturizer. It's really good. I've seen like Shani Grumman talk about it in the past, like years ago. I think she still even mentions it like now, but like this is just like promoted at like Chemist Warehouse and Kmart and that sort of stuff. So it's just a simple, kind to skin replenishing rich moisturizer, and it just feels really good all over the skin. If you want to achieve like the best base as possible, like obviously you want to do the right steps for your skin to get that, like you don't just want to go in with a big club of foundation or something like that. And every time I do go in with a big clug of foundation, I feel horrible. I'm like, oh, I need something good on my skin. I'd even like take it just on my eyelids just because like I love the feeling of a hydrated eyelid for some reason. Let that soak in for a couple of minutes before moving on to primer. I'm not the biggest like primer person. If I want to look glowy because I have like more dry skin, I will probably use a glowy primer. But I do have today this like sample of the Primed and Peachy, which is from the new Too Faced collection. I went down to Mecca last week with my cousin. Hey Vic if you are watching, or hey Aunt if you're watching as well. And we went into this ball pit at Melbourne Central, and you had to like pick out like a peach, like a golden peach amongst all these other like pink and white coloured balls. And unfortunately neither me or my cousin picked out the golden peach amongst all the balls, so we only got like a little sample just for like a participation. And yeah, we got given the Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer infused with peach and sweet fig cream. So cool, I'll give that a go. If you have like any other primer sitting around at home that isn't expired, then just use that. Oh yeah, it has like a light peach scent. That's just how it looks. It's cool. I would never buy the full-size one with my own money, but if you did pick out the golden peach, you would have either won a full-sized primer of this, which is probably like that big, or you would have got like a full-sized highlight, the new, I think it's like a cream to powder, or it might just be a cream highlight, and that looked pretty cool, so I'm kind of bummed I didn't get that. I think they're both valued at about $44. Oh yeah, this primer's cool, actually. It does feel cooling. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, I wouldn't spend $44 on a full size with my own money. The next and obviously most important step for a flawless full coverage base is the foundation that you're going to use. So you want to make sure that you're like using one, well if you're going for this full coverage look, one that's like gonna wipe away every single imperfection that you've got, and also like match you like really well, because you don't want to be too orange or you don't want to look too pale, because then you're just not going to achieve that look. Like you're not going to look flawless, you're going to look, oh, you look like a clown, or you look like a friggin' Oompa Loompa, or whatever people like call those orange people these days. So for me, I find the Huda Beauty one not too bad, like it's really full coverage. Otherwise I think there's MAC and NARS that also do really good full coverage foundations. I haven't ventured out into like, because I know a lot more brands like Hourglass, Stila, Bobbi Brown and stuff all do like foundations these days, but I've mainly stick to like the cult ones that like everyone knows, like MAC Studio Fix, Huda Beauty, NARS Sheer Glow, you know, those sorts of ones that like everyone knows about, even like some of the L'Oreal and Maybelline foundations too. To get the most flawless finish, I love to use a beauty blender. It soaks up all the crappy product that you don't need, and like seriously, if you haven't used a beauty, like the $30 or whatever original beauty blender that you can buy from like Sephora, not anything else, then like yeah, you're probably missing out because you'll be so shocked at how like good your skin looks compared to when you use like a brush. Like brushes are still good, I still like them, but I feel like extra good when I use my beauty blender when I can be bothered to wet it. It's quite effortless too, you just kind of lightly tap it on. As you guys can probably see, like my skin's already gone. Like this is super flawless. Like this is a super flawless routine. This is kind of scary. Where have I gone? I literally don't like barely ever use full coverage foundation anymore. Only if I'm like going out, or even then I can't really be bothered. So yeah, it's a bit weird, but I know heaps of people still love like a good flawless base when you need it, so this is for you guys. So you know when like YouTubers, I don't know, I don't want to sound rude or anything, but like Shaaanxo is like, oh, I look so flawless, and she's like so far away from the camera and she actually does look flawless, but then like when they come in, you're like, whoa, God, like that's freaking scary. Like you can see all this like ugly stuff on their face and like all this like textured like makeup just sitting there. But like guys, like I'm not like, I don't want to boast or anything, but like if you follow this step, like you moisturize, you prime, and you wash your face and you use your skincare like pretty much every day, then you're gonna look like freaking amazing. Like how they look from far away, but actually in a close up, like so you're not gonna look scary when someone comes close up. So yeah, like this is basically done, but there are a couple more steps that you can add to be super flawless before you add bronzer and eye makeup and all that sort of stuff. For concealer, I suggest probably a hydrating / full coverage one. You don't just want something like the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer that claims to be creamy, but like comes off cakey and you're like, oh my God, this is disgusting. Like I'm not the hugest fan always of this, but the Too Faced Born This Way does have that sort of hydrating / full coverage formula to it. I know that the Tarte Shape Tape I've heard is just like completely matte and drying, so yeah, I'd probably stay away from that. But something more, even like the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, something a bit more creamy, hydrating, but also gonna like cover up the stuff that you want covered. Concealer, you can apply as much as you need. If you've already got like a full coverage foundation, you barely will need concealer. If you were quite youthful, like between, and you're wearing makeup, like full coverage, say between like 15 to probably around 23, 24, I would say like no really point setting under your eyes. Like you're youthful, you're not going to crease so much. If you've popped, you know, you don't need too much concealer. Oh God, I just like, no. I just like screwed up my foundation, but yeah, you're not gonna need to set under there, like, because the more cake you put under there, like, you're just gonna look crap. So I would just like do a really good job like blending it out with your beauty blender, and you'll find like it looks fine. So I'm just gonna move on to setting my face with powder, which is really important. It will also, if you have like a full coverage powder like MAC Studio Fix, the Australis Fresh and Flawless, something like that, it's really full coverage. Then it will also add another layer of full coverageness. I finally finished powdering my face. If you like, you could always just like use a quick setting spray, like a nice fine mist. I don't have one on hand at the moment, but the Urban Decay ones are really good, and then it will just lock all of your flawlessness into place for a good like 5 to 8 hours of good solid wear. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Bye!